the truth to others as much as you possibly can, and help people understand about the mark of the beast and what they are going to do eventually in forcing it upon all of us to worship the beast in his image. And as biblical Christians who love Jesus Christ, we are not going to comply with their mandate, and thus many are going to end up in FEMA camps. We don't know when this will happen, but if it does, no matter what happens in this world, no matter what our calling is in this world, whether we go to sleep before the fiery trial, whether we go to sleep during the fiery trial, whether we lose our head, as Revelation chapter 20 verse 4 proclaims, or whether we make it into the trying time of Jacob's time of trouble when probation closes and all cases have been decided for heaven or for eternal destruction and separation from Christ, when Jesus steps out of the most holy place and stops officiating between God the Father and guilty man, when all cases have made their choice who they're going to worship and serve, then Revelation chapter 7 verses 1 through 4 will be pronounced. All will be finished, probation will close, Christ will change his priestly robe and put on his kingly robe to come back to execute his just judgment on this world through the outpouring of his wrath, where he will punish and subdue the kingdoms of Satan and destroy them at the brightness of his coming, and they all will be ashes under our feet.
For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. For they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts.
I'm telling you guys, we're living in a time which all the prophets and the apostles and all of them that came before us in this battle were looking for these signs and wanting to be a part of it. You are a part of it, and soon this is going to be over with. So bear your cross today and wear your crown tomorrow is the message.
Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown.
Glorify God in everything that you possibly can, and do the will of God in all of the avenues of your life, and overcome this world. Let go of the world as much as you can. Come out of this great apostasy. Separate yourself from the world, and separate yourself from any church that's adhering to any practices, principles, traditions, and commandments of men that are linked to the Vatican. No matter what your church name may be or what the history of your church may be, if it's an apostasy, you need to separate, because God has no business with apostasy. He has no connection with apostasy. Apostasy is the fruit of Satan.
Wherefore come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith the Lord. And touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you, and will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith the Lord Almighty.
So if your church or fellow people are connected with such things, separate and come out from among them, and do the will of God. And know that it is Christ who saves us, and not the name or the church or the organization or any other institution that can save us, but it is Jesus Christ alone.
Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men, whereby we must be saved.
And if we're yoked with apostasy, it tells us who we are working with and who we're working for and what we love. So if you love apostasy, then you go off with that rebellion. But if you love Jesus Christ, you separate from that apostasy and you come into the biblical truth and the biblical church and stand fast with the agents of Christ and do the will of God perfectly.
How long hold ye between two opinions? If the Lord be God, follow him. But if Baal, then follow him.
So until next time, be blessed, brethren.